嗯 Hare Krishna, Deepa Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat pranam.
Dandavat Pranam Mataji. So it's almost like I think 8:10. Do we want to
Let's start,
wait
Prabhuji.
because Vani Mataji is also on hearing mode, so it's just you and me right now.
Yeah, no problem, Prabhuji. We'll start.
Okay. Yeah, I'll start with Mangalacharan.
Yeah.
And also, Giriraj Prabhu posted in the group for Raju Prabhu to send the Subodhini
Subodhini.
PDF. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we don't have that. So do we want to get started with the Veda-based version?
Veda-based version of what?
Of chapter 18.
You mean the next chapter?
Yeah, so chapter
Yeah,
19.
we can go with the next
CC
chapter, no
Madhya.
problem.
Okay, yeah. Raju Prabhu
Have we
joined.
finished? We'll be finishing 2 chapters of Bhagavatam already.
Yes, Mataji. The 2021 అయిపోయినట్టుంది కదా ప్రభుజీ.
Yes. 21 కాలేదు ఇంకా నిన్న. I don't know why Prabhu asked to switch.
No. He thought he completed, ప్రభుజీ. It is completed.
కాలేదు ప్రభు 51 వరకే అయింది. Let me check in.
We can continue, ప్రభుజీ. అదే ప్రభుజీ అయిపోయిందని అనుకున్నాను.
Let me check. ఇంకా 5 ఉన్నాయి. So let's finish this first. Then Raju Prabhu.
In Bhagavatam, how many chapters we have done now? 2 chapters.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, 20 and 21.
20 and 21.
Yeah, ప్రభుజీ మీరు అడుగుతున్నారు ప్రభుజీ. సుబోధిని నేను ఇంకా స్టార్ట్ చేయలేదు ప్రభుజీ.
గిరిరాజ్ ప్రభు పంపిమని చెప్పారు. సో
I'll send ప్రభుజీ.
Yeah, meanwhile we'll do this. And,
Start the Mangalacharan, Prabhuji.
ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुः श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी ऋषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमः ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंदा जय द्वैता चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंदा जय द्वैता चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Hare Krishna. Let me share the screen. Chapter 21, 51st verse. Deepa Mataji, you want to read?
Yes, Prabhuji. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation. When necessary, you assume the part of the sun god, the moon god, Agni, the god of fire, Indra, the lord of paradise, Vayu, the wind god, Yama, the god of punishment, Dharma, the god of piety, and Varuna, the god presiding over the waters, all obeisances to you who are none other than Lord Vishnu. Since purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Since the sage Kardama was a Brahmana and Swayambhuva was a Kshatriya, the sage was not supposed to offer obeisances to the king because socially his position was greater than king's. But he offered his obeisances to Swayambhuva Manu because, as Manu, king and emperor, he was the representative of the Supreme Lord. The Supreme Lord is always worshipable, regardless of whether one is Brahmana, a Kshatriya, or a Shudra. As the representative of the Supreme Lord, the king deserved respectful obeisances from everyone. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Raju Prabhu.
Translation. If you did not mount your victorious jewel chariot, whose mere presence threatens culprits, if you did not produce fear sounds by the twanging of your bow, and if you do not roam about the world like a brilliant sun, leading a huge army house, trampling feet cause the globe of the earth to tremble, then all the moral laws governing the varnas and ashramas created by the Lord himself would be broken by the rajas, rojasa, rogues
Yeah.
and rascals, rogues and rascals. Purport. It is a duty of the responsible king to protect the social and spiritual orders in human society. The spiritual orders are divided into 4 ashrams: Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, and Sannyasa. And the social orders, according to the work and qualification, are made up of the Brahmanas and Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Sudras. The social orders, according to the different grades of work and qualification, are described in the Bhagavad Gita. Unfortunately, for want of proper protection of responsible kings, the system of social and spiritual orders has now become the hereditary caste system. But this is not the actual system. Human society means the society which is making progress towards spiritual realization. The most advanced human society was the known as the Arya. Arya refers to those who are advancing. So the question is, which society is advancing? Advancement does not mean creating material necessities unnecessarily and thus wasting the human energy in the aggravation over so-called material comforts. Real advancement is advancement towards spiritual realization, and the community which acted towards this end was known as the Aryan civilization. The intelligent men, the Brahmanas, as exemplified by Kardama Muni, were engaged in advancing the spiritual cause. And the Kshatriyas are like Emperor Swayambhuva used to rule the country and ensured that all the facilities for spiritual realization were nicely provided. It is the duty of king to travel all over the country and see that everything is in order. Indian civilization is on the basis of 4 varnas and ashrams deteriorated because of her dependency on foreigners or those who did not follow the civilization of varnashrama. Thus, the varnashrama system has now been degraded into caste system. Still it is there, Prabhuji?
Yeah. Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Yeah. Lalit Mohan Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji. Prabhu, I cannot see the next one, Prabhuji. The institution
Second
of
paragraph
four
only,
varnas.
Prabhuji. Yeah.
The institution of 4 varnas and 4 ashramas is confirmed herewith to be Bhagavat Rachita, which means designed by Supreme Personality of Godhead. In Bhagavad Gita, this is also confirmed. Chaturvarnya Maya Srishtam. The Lord says that the institution of 4 varnas and 4 ashramas is created by me. Anything created by Lord cannot be closed or covered. The divisions of varnas and ashramas will continue to exist, either in their original form or in degraded form. But because they are created by Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, they cannot be extinguished. They are like the sun, a creation of God, and therefore will remain. Either covered by clouds or in a clear sky, the sun will continue to exist. Similarly, when the Varnashrama system becomes degraded, it appears as a hereditary caste system. But in every society, there is an intelligent class of men, a martial class, a mercantile class, and a laborer class. When they are regulated for cooperation among communities according to the Vedic principles, then there is a peace and spiritual advancement. But when there is a hatred and malpractice and mutual mistrust in the caste system, the whole system becomes degraded. And as stated herein, it creates a deplorable state. At the present moment, the entire world is in this deplorable condition because of giving rights to so many interests. This is due to the degradation of the four castes of Varnas and Ashramas. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu. Akinchan, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Maharaj. Translation and purport of Sri Prabhupada ki jai. If you gave up all the thoughts of world's situation, unrighteousness would flourish. For men who anchor only after money would be unopposed. Such miscreants would attack and the world would perish. Purport. Because the scientific division of 4 Varnas and 4 Ashramas is now being extinguished, the entire world is being governed by the unwanted men who have no training in religion, politics, or the social order, and it is very deplorable condition. In the institution of 4 Varnas and 4 Ashramas, there are regular training principles for different classes of men. Just as in the modern age, there is a necessity for the engineers, medical practitioners, and electricians, and they are properly trained in different scientific institutions. Similarly, in the former times, the higher social orders, namely the intelligent class, the Brahmanas, the ruling class, the Kshatriyas, and the mercantile class, the Vaishyas, were properly trained. Bhagavad Gita describes the duties of Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras. When there is no such training, one simply claims that because he is born in Brahmana or Kshatriya family, he is therefore a Brahmana or the Kshatriya, even though he performs the duties of Shudra. Such undue claims to being a higher caste man make the system of scientific social orders in the caste system completely degrading the original system. Thus, society is now in chaos and there is neither peace nor prosperity. It is clearly stated herein that unless there is a vigilance of the strong king, impious, unqualified men will claim a certain status in the society, and that will make the social order perish.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you.
Let me read. Translation. In spite of all this, I ask you, O valiant king, the purpose for which you have come here, whatever it may be, we shall carry it out without reservation. Purport. When a guest comes to a friend's house, it is understood that there is some special purpose. Kardama Muni could understand that such a great king as Swayambhuva, although traveling to inspect the condition of his kingdom, must have had some special purpose to come to his hermitage. Thus he prepared himself to fulfill the king's desire. Formerly, it was a customary that sages used to go to kings and the kings used to visit the sages in their hermitages. Each was glad to fulfill the other's purpose. This reciprocal relationship is called Bhakti Karya. There is a nice verse describing the relationship of mutual beneficial interest between the Brahmana and the Kshatriya. Shatram Dvijatam. Shatram means the royal order and Dvijatvam means the Brahmanical order. The two were meant for mutual interest. The royal order would give protection to the Brahmanas for the cultivation of spiritual advancement in society, and the Brahmanas would give their valuable instruction to the royal order and how the state and the citizens can gradually be elevated in spiritual perfection. Thus end the Bhakti Vedanta purport of the third canto, 21st chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled Conversation between Manu and Kardama. Okay, so Raju Prabhu, did you send anything on the WhatsApp group?
No, Prabhuji. అంటే ఇప్పుడు పంపన్నా ప్రభుజీ?
Yeah, Giriraj Prabhu message పెట్టారు.
పంపుతున్నాను, బట్ అదే మనం ఇప్పుడు సుబోధిని స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి కదా.
Yeah, he said please share PDFs of Subodhini for Srimad Bhagavatam.
అది పంపిస్తున్నా ప్రభుజీ.
Okay.
అంటే ప్రభుజీకి స్కాన్ చేయడానికి టైం పట్టొచ్చు. We can start off this, ప్రభుజీ. I think.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you say, Raju
Raju
Prabhu?
Prabhu, స్కాన్ చేయాలా, రెడీగా ఉందా?
స్కాన్ చేసేసాను ప్రభుజీ, పంపిస్తున్నాను. ఇప్పుడు అంటే PDF
అదే చేద్దాం.
ఇప్పుడు సుబోధిని చేసేద్దామా ప్రభుజీ?
యా, అదే చెప్పారు గిరిరాజ్ ప్రభు.
ఒక నిమిషం ప్రభుజీ, పంపించేసి. మరి అది ప్రభుజీ సిసి మధ్యాహ్నం పెట్టారు.
మీరు ఏది చేశారు ఇప్పుడు? ఎస్బి చేశారా ప్రభుజీ? ఈలో 2 చాప్టర్స్ వి.
ఎస్బి 20 అయిపోయింది మాతాజీ.
పంపించండి, అది పంపించండి చాలు.
పంపించాను మాతాజీ.
థ్యాంక్ యూ ప్రభుజీ. ఈలోగా maybe you can do the 21 also, the scan ప్రభుజీ, and share in the group.
Yeah, so Kinchan Prabhu finished. So Vani Mataji and Madhya Mataji. Vani Mataji, are you available to read?
ప్రభుజీ, నేను డ్రైవ్ చేస్తాను ప్రభుజీ.
Okay, no problem. Let us know when you're ready.
Yes ప్రభుజీ.
Yeah, Madhavi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Mataji.
Yeah. Subodhini 3.20, conversation between Maitreya and Vidura. 1 to 8, Shaunaka Rishi's questions. Shaunaka Rishi asked about Swayambhuva Manu's further activities. He glorified Vidura and Harikatha and inquired about Vidura's further inquiries to Maitreya. 9 to 11, Vidura asked about Brahma's creation. How did Brahma and his Prajapati sons create further progeny? 12 to 15, Maitreya summarized primary creation, Sarga, Pradhana, Mahatattva, false ego, 23 elements joined by Lord's cohesive energy to form universal Agni. Then the Lord entered into it. 19
Mataji, వీలవుతే ఇట్లా హారిజాంటల్ గా చదవండి. అంటే 1 to 8 ఇది చదివిన తర్వాత ఈ 2 చదవండి. అవన్నీ లింక్డ్ ఉన్నాయి కదా.
అదే చదువుతున్నాం ప్రభు నేను.
ఓకే,
అలానే చదువుతున్నాం. 19 to 21, creation of Yakshakas and Rakshasas. 22, creation of Devatas. 23 to 29, creation of demons. 30 to 37, demons flirting with twilight, assuming it to be a woman. 38 to 39, creation of Gandharvas and Apsaras. 16 to 53, Brahma's creation, Visarga or secondary creation. Yes, ఇక్కడ నుండి ఉంది ప్రభు. Okay. 19 to 21, creation of Yakshakas and Rakshasas. 22, creation of Devatas. 23 to 29, creation of demons. 30 to 37, demons flirting with twilight, assuming it to be a woman. 38 to 39, creation of Gandharvas and Apsaras. 40 to 41, creation of Bhutas and Pishachas. 42 to 43, creation of Sadhyas and Pitrus. 44, creation of Siddhas and Vidyadharas. 45 to 46, creation of Kinnaras and Kinpurushas. 47 to 48, creation of snakes. 49 to 51, creation of Manu and others. 52 to 53, creation of the sages.
Yeah, thank you Mataji.
Thank you Prabhuji.
Deepa Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji. 1 to 8, Shaunaka Rishi's question.
You can finish the note point also.
Acha, okay. Note point. Prabhuji, can you put it like with the whole screen, the PDF? ఇక్కడ పైన ఇక్కడ రైట్ సైడ్ లో arrow ఉంది కదా, save. Correct. Thank you, Prabhuji. The secondary creation previously described in detail, 3.12, is again described partially in this chapter in order to relate the lineage of Swayambhuva Manu. 1 to 8, Shaunaka Rishi's questions. 1. Shaunaka Rishi, after the earth was situated in its orbit, what did Swayambhuva Manu do to show the path of liberation for the living entities? 2 to 4, Vidura is a great devotee, friend of Lord Krishna, gave up the company of his elder brother as he was offended to Krishna, son of Vedavyasa, accepted the lotus feet of Krishna, was attached to Krishna's devotees, purified by visiting Tirthas, met Maitreya in Hardwar. What more did he inquire from Maitreya? 5. There must have been Harikatha, which destroys sin like the Ganges. 6. Please narrate all about that, which are all magnanimous. What relisher of rasa can be satisfied by hearing the nectarian pastimes of the Lord? 7 to 8, Suta Goswami responded, Vidura was delighted to hear the pastimes of Varahadeva. Vidura then inquired from Maitreya as follows. Hare Krishna.
Raju Prabhu.
9 to 11, Vidura's inquires about Brahma's creation. 9th, O holy sage, who know the matters inconceivable to us, Avyakta Marga with. What did Brahma do to create living beings after evolving the Prajapatis? 10th, how did the Prajapatis such as Marichi and Swayambhu Manu create according to the order of Brahma, and how did they evolve this manifested universe? 11. Did the Prajapatis created the conjunction with their respective wives? Did they remain independent in their action, or did they all jointly produce it? Linking point here. In answer to the question about the secondary creation in 3.20.19, primary creation is described in summary of completing the narration. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhu. Lalit Mohan Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji. Text 12 to 15, Maitreya summarizes primary creation, Sarga. Karana and Karya Srishtis. 12, Mahat Tattva. When the equilibrium of three modes Pradhana was agitated by the inexplicable karmas of the Jivas, Daivena Durvita Karyena, by Mahavishnu, Parena, by time, Animishena, the Mahat Tattva arose. 13. Elements. Mahat Tattva. From Mahat Tattva has come Ahankara. From Ahankara, the 5 gross elements, the 5 Tanmatras, the 5 action senses, 5 knowledge senses, they're controlling Devatas. Text number 14, amalgamation. These elements which were unable to produce the creation separately combined with the help of Lord's cohesive energy and produced a shining egg. Text 15, the Lord's entrance. For over 1,000 years, the shiny egg lay on the waters of the casual ocean in the lifeless state. Then the Lord entered it as a Garbhodakshai Vishnu. Note point, the above description of creation is also found in Srimad Bhagavatam 2.5 and Srimad Bhagavatam 3.5 to 3.6. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Brahma's creation. Visarga or secondary creation. Brahma's birth. From the navel of Garbhodakshai, Vishnu sprouted the universal lotus, reservoir of all conditioned souls, and on top of it, Brahma appeared. Visarga. Brahma, as directed by Vishnu, began to create the universe as it was before. 5 kinds of nescience. Brahma, from his shadow, first created the 5 types of ignorance: Tamishra, Andatamisra, Tamas, Moha, and Mahamoha. Refer 3.12.2 for more details. Creation of Yakshas and Rakshasas. Out of disgust, Brahma gave up the body, mentality of ignorance. It turned into night, which produces hunger, thirst, and the Yakshas and Rakshasas accepted it. Pained by hunger and thirst, they ran after Brahma to eat him. Frightened, Brahma requested them to spare him, saying that they were his sons, Devatas. Shining with effulgence, Brahma then created the Devatas situated in goodness. They accepted the effulgence which Brahma gave up, which became the day. Creation of demons. Brahma created the demons from his buttocks and they approached him for sex. Brahma first laughed at this, but seeing their shamelessness, he grew angry and flew out of fear. Brahma took shelter of the Lord, who dispels the agony of surrendered devotees. Brahma, my Lord, please protect me from these sinful demons who created by me under your order. They are chasing me for sex. Hare Krishna. It's a little more. I think someone else can. Yeah, Akinchan Prabhu.
Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, my lord, you are the only one capable of ending the affliction of the distress and inflicting agony on those who never resort to your feet. Tvam eka kila lokam klishtanam klesha nasana tvam eka kleshadas tesam anasanna padam tava. The Lord said, cast off the impure body of yours. Thus Brahma cast off his body. 29 to 31 twilight. That body became the evening twilight. The Asuras, being passionate, took it for the beautiful damsel with all the nice decoration, and they got infatuated with an appetite for sex. 32 to 37 Demons describes the twilight girl. Continue, Jala Prabhu. Oh,
Yes, Prabhuji, continue.
oh, what a beauty! What self-control! What a budding youth! We all desire her, but she moves among us as if detached, indulging in various speculation, thinking the twilight to be a woman. The wicked-minded asuras treated her with respect and spoke to her as follows: "Who are you, O pretty girl? Whose daughter are you, and why are you here? Why do you tantalize us, unfortunate as we are, with priceless beauty?" 35 to 36. Whosoever you may be, we are fortunate to see you. While playing with the ball, you have agitated the minds of all the onlookers with your movingly bodily beauty. In this way, the foolish asuras took the evening twilight to the beautiful woman and they accepted the twilight.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Madhavi Mataji. Madhavi Mataji. Okay.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
38 to 39 creation of Gandharvas and Apsaras. 38 Brahma then created the Gandharvas and Apsaras by his beauty, which he had relished. 39 Brahma then gave up that body, which became moonlight, and the Gandharvas headed by Vishwavasu accepted it. 40 to 41 creation of Bhutas and Pishachas. 40 Brahma created the Bhutas and Pishachas from his laziness, but he closed his eyes when he saw them stand naked with their hair scattered. 41 The Bhutas and Pisachas accepted the body thrown off by Brahma in the form of Yanning. This is also known as the sleep which causes drooling. They attack men who are impure, and their attack is called insenti, unmadam. Should I continue, Prabhu?
Yeah, thank you, Mataji.
Thank you.
Yeah, Deepa Mataji. Deepa Mataji.
Prabhuji, yes, Prabhuji, sorry.
Yeah, are you able to read?
Yeah, creation of sadhyas and pitras. Brahma, thinking himself powerful, created the sadhyas, and from his invisibility, he created the pitras. Pitrus took possession of the invisible body of Brahma. Through the medium of the invisible body, the wise offer oblations to the Sadhyas and Pitrus. Creation of Siddhas and Vidyadharas. Brahma created the Siddhas and Vidyadharas from his ability to be hidden from vision. He then gave up that form called Antardhana and they accepted it. These living creatures can be perceived to be present, but they cannot be seen by vision. 45 to 46 Creation of Kinnaras and Kimpurushas. Brahma beheld his own reflection and admiring himself, he created the Kinnaras and Kimpurushas out of that reflection. They accepted the body of reflection cast off by Brahma. That is why they sing his praises in the dawn. 47 to 48 Creation of snakes. Okay, thank you, Prabhuji.
Raju Prabhu.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, 47 to 48, creation of snakes. 47, not satisfied with the pace of progress of creation, Brahma lay down in a sullen mood, and gave up that body. 48, from that body and its hair arose the snakes, serpents, and many hooded nagas. 49 to 51, creation of Manu and others. 49, Brahma, thinking himself successful, created from his mind the Manus. 50, Brahma gave to Manu his own human form. On seeing the Manu, those who had been created earlier, the demigods, the Gandharvas, etc., applauded Brahma. 51, they prayed, we are glad, since ritualistic acts have now been established soundly in this human form, we shall all share the sacrificial oblations. Can I continue, Prabhuji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, 52 to 53, creation of the sages. 52, Brahma evolved with great sages as his beloved sons by equipping himself with tapa, vidya, yoga, samadhi, etc. 53, to teach one of the sons, Brahma gave a part of his own body, which was characterized by deep meditation, mental concentration, supernatural power, austerity, adoration, and renunciation. Thank you.
Lalit Mohan Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu. Note point నుంచి చదవమంటారా?
Yes, Prabhuji.
In the 3.10, 3.12, and 3.20, sometimes the events of secondary creation are in sequence, and sometimes some elements are omitted or put in a different order. The actual sequence of creation by Brahma, as given by Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura, is 1. Animal with 5 joints. 2. Trees and plants. 3. Snakes. 4. Cows and buffaloes. 5. Yakshas, Rakshasas, Kinnaras, Kimpurushas. 6. Kumaras. 7. Manus and humans. Should I read this, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji. Please read.
18 to 53. Verse number 19. Gave up the mentality of or created from and created beings and a possession accepted by the created beings activities. Okay. Text 19. Ignorance. Ignorance is created, and from ignorance, Yakshas and Rakshasas are created. And they has taken night. Okay. Verse number 22. They are created goodness. And goodness, what are the created beings from goodness? Demigods. And they accepted day. Text 23 to 29. Buttocks. They are created from who? The demons. And what did they accept? Twilight, lust or sex. Text 38 to 39. Beauty. From beauty has come Gandharvas and Apsaras. They accepted the moonlight. Text 40 to 41. Laziness. From laziness, Bhutas and Pishachas are created. Attack impure persons. Text 42 to 43. Ye, invisible form, Pitrus. They accept Shraddha offerings. And power, from power comes Sadhyas. They also accept Shraddha offerings. Text 44. Antardhana. From Antardhana, Siddhas and Vidyadharas has come, and they are invisible. Text 45. Reflection. From the reflection, Kim Purushas and Kinnaras has come. They praise Brahma in the dawn. Text 47 to 48. Anger. From the anger of the Brahma, from the air, snakes has come. They are known as Ahi, and their nature is cruelty. They accepted cruelty. Hands and legs. From Brahma's hands and legs of anger, the serpents and nagas has come. They are also cruel. Text 49 to 50. His own form, Brahma's own form from mind, Manu has come. They accepted sacrificial actions will be established. Okay. From Manu, the sacrificial actions will be established. Text 52 to 53. The parts of own body of Brahma, great sages has come. And what do they accept? Samadhi, Yoga, Riddhi, Tapa, Vidya, Virakti. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Kinchan Prabhu. Akinchan Prabhu, are you available?
Yes, Prabhu. Sorry, it took time to mute. Yeah, 3.21 conversation between the Manu and Kardama. 1 to 5. Vidura's inquiries about Manu's dynasty, about his 2 sons and 3 daughters. 6 to 12, Kardama Muni gets the Lord's Darshana. 6 to 8 is Kardama's austerity for 10,000 years. 9 to 12, the Lord gives him his Darshana. Okay. 13 to 12, 13 to 22, Kardama's prayers to the Lord. 13, eyes are successful upon seeing you. 14 to 15, the less intelligent worship you for the material things. I too desire for the suitable wife. 16 to 18, material desires lead to the bondage. Surrender to you leads to the liberation. Time doesn't affect devotees. 9 to 21, you create the material world for the jiva's enjoyment and to cause detachment in them by realizing you. Hare Krishna. 23
Complete this
to
page, Prabhuji.
yeah. 23 to 32, the Lord speaks to Kardama. 23 to 24, my devotees' desires are never frustrated. 25 to 29, Manu will offer you his daughter. You will beget 9 daughters and me as a son in her. 30 to 31, finally you will attain me. 33 to 37, the Lord left and Manu arrived with Devati. 38 to 44, the description of Bindu Sarovar. Contains the Lord's tears surrounded by the beautiful trees, creepers, birds, animals, etc. 45 to 49, Kardama receives Manu. 45 to 47, bodily appearance of Kardama. 48, 49, exchange of respect. 50 to 56, Kardama glorified Manu as the responsible king and inquired the reason for his visit.
Thank you. Yeah, let me read. Vidura's inquiries about the dynasty of Swayambhuva Manu. Manu's dynasty. Please describe about the glorious dynasty of Swayambhuva Manu, whose progeny multiplied through procreation. How did Priyavrata and Uttanapada protect the earth with its 7 continents? Please describe about Manu's famous daughter Devahuti, who got married to Kardama. How many offsprings did that great yogi begot through her? How did Ruchi and Daksha generate children after marrying the other two daughters of Swayambhuva Manu, Akuti and Prasuti? Maitreya first described the descendants of Devahuti and Kardama. Kardama pleases the Lord and gets his darshana. Kardama's austerities. Commanded by Brahma to produce progeny, Kardama performed austerity for 10,000 years. Kardama, by worship through devotional service and trance, propitiated the Lord, the giver of benedictions, to the surrendered Prapanna Varadasusam. The Lord became pleased and showed his form, which can be understood only through the Vedas. Darshana of Lord Vishnu as seen by Kardama. Kardama saw the Lord effulgent like the sun, garlanded with white lotuses and water lilies in yellow silk garments, and lotus face surrounded by dark locks of hair. Adorned with a crown and earrings, he was holding Shankha, Chakra, Gada, and white lily, and having a smile glance captivating devotees. Kiritinam Kundalinam Shankachakra Gadadharam Svetopalakritanakam Manasparshas Smitekshanam. Endowed with Srivatsa and Kaustuba, he stood in the air with his lotus feet placed on shoulders of Garuda. Vinayasta Charanambhojam Amsadeshe Garutmataha Drishtva Ke Vastitam Vaksha Sriyam Kaustuba Kandharam. Kardama's reaction. Become joyful on having his desires fulfilled. With natural love for Lord, he offered obeisances with folded hands, offered prayers. Hare Krishna. So one more round. Madhavi Mataji.
Prabhuji, I did not read.
Oh, Chandrabali Prabhu, you joined. Okay, please read.
Hare Krishna. Kadma's prayer to the Lord, prayer to the Supreme Lord. 13. Perfection of eyes. My eyes have become successful by seeing you. You are the reservoir of all existences. Advanced yogis practicing yoga for many births aspire to see your form. Less intelligence desires. Your lotus feet can take one across the ocean of mundane sense, but less intelligent worship those feet to achieve material things. Yet you are so kind that you bestow your mercy even upon them. Ya Maya te hata me dasastatva.
Prabhuji, ye mayayate hatame dasasvat padaravindam bhavasindhu botam. Are you there, Chandrabali Prabhu? Okay, let me complete it. Upasate kama lavayate sham rasi sakaman niraye piyesyu. Chandrabali Prabhu, are you there? I think, yeah, we can't hear you. Okay, let's go to Mataji's. Madhavi Mataji. Madhavi Mataji. Deepa Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah. From which one, Prabhuji? I am also like them, huh? I am also like them. Though I criticize such people, I also have worshipped you, who are a desire tree, desiring to marry a girl of like disposition, who can fulfill all desires in married life. Then why don't you worship me without material desires? Linking point. 16. I am bound by the instructions of Brahma, which are in turn coming from your direction to create progeny. You are the master of all, even Brahma. Under your direction, everyone, as if bound by rope, are engaged in satisfying their desires. Linking point. But why do you criticize material desires of others? What fame and happiness do the detached devotees have, giving sorrow to their fathers? 17. Surrendered souls will be liberated. Persons who have given up stereotyped worldly affairs, Lokan, and the beastly followers of these affairs, Lokanugatan, and have taken shelter of your lotus feet by discussing Krishna Katha, which are sweet, piyusha, and intoxicating Sidhu, will be freed from the bodily afflictions. Lokamscha lokanugatan pashumscha hitva shritaste charanatapatram parasparam tvad gunavada sidhu piyusha niryapita deha dharma. 18. Time does not affect the devotees, although it cuts short the lifespan of the entire creation. This time has Brahman as the axle, 13 months, 12 months plus Adhik Mas as spokes, 360 days and nights as the joints, 6 seasons as the rim, unlimited seconds as the edges, 3 groups of 4 months as the nave, and it moves with great velocity. 19. You alone are the creator, maintainer, destroyer of these universes. Through your yoga maya, just as spider creates a cobweb by its own energy and winds it up. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Raju Prabhu?
I'll be in hearing mode, Prabhuji.
Okay, Lalitman Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji. 20 alpha. Although it is not your desire, you manifest this creation just for our sensual satisfaction. 20 bravo. Let your causeless mercy be upon us, for you have appeared with your eternal form with shining wreath of tulsi leaves. You have appeared with your eternal form with shining wreath of tulsi leaves. Text 21. Obeisances unto your lotus feet, which is worthy to take shelter, as you shower all benedictions on the insignificant. To give detachment to all by realizing you, you have expanded these material worlds by your own energy. Text 22. Thus addressed sincerely, the Lord, looking at the sage, with a smile full of affection, began to speak to Kardama with words as sweet as nectar. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Yeah, continue, Prabhuji.
Text 22, 23 to 32. The Lord spoke to Kardama. Text 23 to 29. The Lord fulfills the desire of Kardama for a suitable wife. 23. Already granted. Knowing the desire of your heart, I have already arranged for that, for which you have worshipped me. Text 24. The desires of people like you, who serve me in devotion, are never frustrated. Text 25. Swayambhuva Manu, who is well known for his righteous acts, living in Brahmavarta, rules the earth with its 7 oceans. Text 26. The day after tomorrow, he will come here with his queen, Shatarupa, to see you. Text 27. He has a grown-up, marriageable, beautiful, and qualified daughter, Devahuti. Her parents will come and deliver her to you, as you are exactly suitable for her. Text 28. Text 28. She will be just the type you have been thinking of in your heart for all these long years. She will soon be yours and will serve you to your heart's content. Text 29. She will bring forth 9 daughters from you, and through them the sages will duly beget children. Last
Yeah, link point or Chadan Prabhuji.
Link point 20 Bravo to 30-31. The Lord responded to Kardama's prayers for mercy in 3.21.20. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhuji. You will attain me with your heart cleansed by carrying out my instructions, offering all fruits of your acts to me. You will finally attain me. Your vision. showing compassion to all as a householder, then giving fearlessness to all as a sannyasi, you will perceive yourself and the universes in me, Mahavishnu, and myself in you, Shirodakshai Vishnu. Blissful news. I shall manifest my own plenary portion, Kapiladeva, through Devahuti, along with your 9 daughters, and I shall instruct her in the system of philosophy that deals with the ultimate principles or categories, Tattva Samhita. The Lord departs and Swayambhuva Manu arrives. The Lord who reveals himself only when the senses are in Krishna consciousness, Pratyak Akshaja, departed from Bindu Sarovara, encircled by river Saraswati. The sage witnessed the Lord going through the pathway leading to Vaikunta and listened to the hymns forming the basis of the Samaveda, vibrated by the flapping wings of Garuda. Kardama, waiting for the arrival of Manu, stayed on the bank of Bindu Sarovara. Swayambhuva Manu, along with his wife and daughter, traveling all over the earth, arrived at the hermitage of Kardama Muni on the predicted day. Hare Krishna. Chan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Worshipped among the great sages. ఎక్కడ ఉందా ప్రభు?
38 నుంచి
41 అయిపోయింది కదా ప్రభు? ఓకే. Yeah, descriptions 38 to 44, description of Bindu Sarovara. 38 to 39, Bindu Sarovara, that holy lake was called Bindu Sarovara because it was mixed with the tears of the Lord, who was overwhelmed by the extreme compassion for the surrendered sage Kardama. Filled with the waters of Saraswati, it was pure, auspicious, and sweet, and worshipped the great sages, and worshipped by the great sages. 40. The pious trees. The shore of the lake was surrounded by the clusters of pious trees and creepers, rich in flowers and fruits of all seasons, that afforded shelter to the pious animals and birds and bees. It was resounded with the notes of overjoyed birds. Intoxicated bees wandered there. Intoxicated peacocks proudly danced, and merry cuckoos called one another. 42 to 43, trees and birds. Bindu Sarovar was adorned by flowering trees such as Kadamba, Champaka, Asoka, Karanja, Bakula, Asana, Kunda, Mandara, Kutuja, and young mango trees. The air was filled with the pleasing note of beautiful birds like Karandava, ducks, Plavas, swans, ospreys, waterfalls, cranes, chakravakas, and chakoras. Animals. It shows abounded with animals like deer, boars, porcupines, gavayas, elephants, baboons, lions, monkeys, mongooses, and musketeers. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Yeah. Vani Mataji, are you available now? Okay.
Prabhuji, I'm
Madhavi
available,
Mataji?
Prabhuji. Ippudu.
Okay.
Should I read?
Yes.
Yeah. 45 to 49, Kardama receives Manu. 45 to 47, entering the ashrama, Manu saw Kardama having just propitiated the sacred fire by pouring oblations, and appearance of Kardama. Body was shining. 1, body was shining. 2, didn't look emaciated because of the Lord's affectionate glances. Bhagavata, Snigdha, Apanga, Avalokanat, and hearing the nectar flowing from the moonlight words of the Lord. Tad Vyavharitat Amrita, Kala Piyusha Shravanena. 3, tall body, lotus eyes, matted hair, and tattered cloth. 4, he appeared soiled, like an unpolished gem. 48, seeing that Manu was going, Kardama Muni received him with due honor. 49, Manu sat silently, remembering the Lord's words. Kardama addressed Manu.
Continue.
Should I continue? Okay. 50 to 56. Kardama glorifies great kings like Manu. 50. The Lord's protecting energy. You travel to protect the virtuous and kill the demons, since you embody the protecting energy of Lord Sri Hari. 51. Demigods. Whenever necessary, you assume the form of various demigods such as the sun god, the moon god, Agni, Indra, Vayu, Yama, Dharma, and Varuna. All obeisances unto you, who are none other than Lord Vishnu. Note, Manu is compared to different demigods because of exhibiting following qualities of demigods: sun, majesty; fire, invincibility. Invincibility. Indra. Prabhuji,
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Indra, lordship; Vayu, enter everywhere; Yama, punish the sinful; Dharma, protect the righteous; Varuna, deep and have hidden treasure. 52 to 54. Sun. If you do not tour the earth like a brilliant sun with your chariot, bow and army, the Varnashrama system established by the Lord will be destroyed by roots. 55. Irreligion will increase as the unrighteous would be unopposed if you were to give up the thought of world's protection. 56. In spite of all this, why have you come here? Whatever it may be, we shall carry it out without reservation.
Yeah, I think we have completed this chapter. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Lalit Mohan Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu Dhanatma.
Yes, Prabhuji. How about revising a few of these shlokas, Prabhuji, today?
Yeah, it's okay, Prabhu. Yesterday, I seen in the group that Prabhuji has given us one more shloka to recite. Did you notice it?
I think there was only one shloka which we already recited yesterday, but let me confirm. Let me check.
Yesterday, he has given some shloka to recite. Just to come across in the
Are they 10 Brahma, the 10 check. Yeah, Atra Sargo Visargasya Snanam Poshanam Utaya Manvantareshu Shanukata Nirodha Muktirashraya. That's the only thing I see, Prabhuji.
Okay. Shloka recitations from SB important words, 10 topics of. Okay. So, shall we read that, Prabhu?
Yes, definitely, Prabhuji. So, Adi 2.10.1 kada? Yeah, let me. Yes, Prabhuji.
Wait just a minute. You know what to do after this one shloka? Should I explain about it? Or
we already did this, Prabhuji, but yeah, it's up to you and others because we only have one shloka to recite.
You can ask others also, Prabhu. According to their wish, we'll go ahead then.
Deepa Mataji, what is your suggestion?
About what, Prabhuji?
We'll revise this shloka and Prabhuji will explain, or shall we practice anchor shlokas, or shall we just close this with this shloka today?
Now it is 9:08. I feel that we should just close it, Prabhuji, because if Prabhuji explains also, it should. Prabhuji, how much time would you need for explanation of this?
The whole flow of Bhagavatam comes in this, Mataji.
Yeah, so we need time for the explanation. So first, tomorrow we will start with the explanation, then we will go with the shloka practice. So tomorrow we'll start it earlier, like something like around 8:50, 8:55. We'll start with the explanation.
Yeah, మరి ఇది ఒకటే చేద్దాం ప్రభుజీ ఇవాళ.
Yeah, okay, Prabhu. Okay. Shri Shuka, can you all please repeat after me? Like we will go in a regular pattern. Each line 3 times, 2 lines together 3 times, and then whole shloka 3 times. Okay. These are about the 10 topics of Srimad Bhagavatam, how the Srimad Bhagavatam flows. Okay. What is the pattern which Srimad Bhagavatam is explained? That's how, that's what is given here. Just a minute. Okay. ఉంది. Now please repeat after me. Atra sargo visargascha.
अत्र सर्गो विसर्गस्य
Atra sargo visargascha.
अत्र सर्गो विसर्गस्य
Atra sargo visargascha.
अत्र सर्गो
अत्र सर्गो
विसर्गस्य
विसर्गस्य
आनं पोषणम् ऊतयः.
आनं
पोषणमूतयः
स्थानं पोषणम् ऊतयः.
स्थानं पोषणमूतयः
आनं पोषणम् ऊतयः.
स्थानं
दानं
पोषणमूतयः
पोषणमूर्तयः
मन्वन्तरेशानुकथा.
मन्वन्तरेशानुकथा
मन्वन्तरेशानुकथा.
मन्वन्तरेशानुकथा
मन्वन्तरेशानुकथा.
मन्वन्तरेशानुकथा
निरोधो मुक्तिराश्रयः.
निरोधो मुक्तिराश्रयः
निरोधो मुक्तिराश्रयः.
निरोधो मुक्तिराश्रयः
निरोधो मुक्तिराश्रयः.
निरोधो
मुक्तिराश्रयः
मुक्तिराश्रयः
अत्र सर्गो विसर्गश्च स्थानं पोषणम् ऊतयः.
अत्र सर्गो विसर्गश्च
विसर्गस्य
स्थानं पोषणमूतयः
अत्र सर्गो विसर्गश्च स्थानं पोषणम् ऊतयः.
अत्र सर्गो विसर्गश्च
विसर्गस्य
स्थानं पोषणमूतयः
अत्र सर्गो विसर्गश्च स्थानं पोषणम् ऊतयः.
अत्र
अत्र सर्गो विसर्गश्च
विसर्गस्य
स्थानं पोषणमूतयः
पोषण
मन्वन्तरेशानुकथा निरोधो मुक्तिराश्रयः.
मन्वन्तरेशानुकथा निरोधो मुक्तिराश्रयः
मन्वन्तरेशानुकथा निरोधो मुक्तिराश्रयः.
मन्वन्तरेशानुकथो
निरोधो मुक्तिराश्रयः
मुक्तिराश्रयः
मन्वन्तरेशानुकथा निरोधो मुक्तिराश्रयः.
मन्वन्तरेशानुकथा
निरोधो मुक्तिराश्रयः
मुक्तिराश्रयः
Now the whole shloka together 3 times. अत्र सर्गो विसर्ग अत्र सर्गो विसर्गश्च स्थानं पोषणम् ऊतयः. मन्वन्तरेशानुकथा निरोधो मुक्तिराश्रयः.
अत्र सर्गो विसर्गश्च स्थानं पोषणमूतयः मन्वन्तरेशानुकथा निरोधो मुक्तिराश्रयः
अत्र सर्गो विसर्गश्च स्थानं पोषणम् ऊतयः. मन्वन्तरेशानुकथा निरोधो मुक्तिराश्रयः.
अत्र
सर्गो विसर्गश्च
स्थानं पोषणमूतयः मन्वन्तरेशानुकथा निरोधो मुक्तिराश्रयः
अत्र सर्गो विसर्गश्च स्थानं पोषणम् ऊतयः. मन्वन्तरेशानुकथा निरोधो मुक्तिराश्रयः
अत्र सर्गो विसर्गस्य स्थानं
पोषणमूर्तयः
पोषणमूर्तयः
अनन्तरेशानुकथा
अनन्तरेशानुकथाश्रयः आश्रयः.
Okay. Now individually you can recite. Okay.
Madhavi Mataji, are you available?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. अत्र सर्गो विसर्गश्च स्थानं पोषणं पीतयः ऊतयः मन्वन्तरेशानुकथा निरोधो मुक्तिराश्रयः. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. I think Deepa Mataji dropped off. Vani Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji. Shri Sukha Uvacha Atra Sargo Visargascha Sthanam Poshanamutayaha Manavantareshanukatha Niruddho Muktirashrayaha. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Kitchen Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu. अत्र सर्गो विसर्गश्च स्थानं पोषणमूतया मन्वन्तरेण मन्वन्त्रानुकथा निरोधो मुक्तिराश्रया.
ప్రభు అది మన్వంతర ఈశాను కథ. ఈశాను కథ అంటే ఈశ్వరుని కథ అన్నమాట. మన్వంతర ఏషాను కథ అట్లా వస్తుంది. ఒకసారి చేయండి.
ఓకే, మన్వంతర ఈశానుకథ. మన్వంతర ఈశానుకథ.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Sri Sukha Uvacha Atra Sargo Visargascha Sthanam Poshanamutayah Manvantareshanukatha Nirodho Muktirashrayah. Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, you want to talk about it today so that we can start fresh tomorrow, or you want to continue this tomorrow?
ఈ టైం పడుతుంది ప్రభు, చాలా టైం. అంటే 10 టాపిక్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, ఒక క్లాసే పట్టేస్తుంది యాక్చువల్లీ. మనం అంటే నౌ వి హావ్ కమ్, వి ఆర్ స్పీకింగ్ అబౌట్ విసర్గ, రైట్? దెన్ ద స్థానం విల్ కమ్, పోషణం విల్ కమ్, ఊతయ. 7th చాప్టర్ మొత్తం, 7th క్యాంటో మొత్తం ఊతయ అంటే ఇంక్లినేషన్స్ అన్నమాట. మనుషులు తప్పు పనులు ఎందుకు చేస్తారు, మంచి పనులు ఎందుకు చేస్తారు, ఇట్లా. సో అది ఊతయ. అండ్ మన్వంతరాలు, మన్వంతర, what are the different manvantaras other than Swayambhuva Manvantara? That will be discussed in Canto 8. Okay? Different people ఎట్లా వస్తారు అన్నది Canto 8 లో చెప్తారన్నమాట. ఈశాను కథ ఓన్లీ మన ఈశాను కథలో ఏమొస్తుందంటే, ఇన్ వన్ మన్వంతర ఈ సూర్యవంశరాజులు, చంద్రవంశరాజులు, సూర్యవంశరాజుల్లో రాముడు ఎలా వచ్చాడు, చంద్రవంశరాజుల్లో కృష్ణుడు ఎలా వచ్చాడు అని మొత్తం 9th క్యాంటో అనమాట. దెన్ నిరోధో ముక్తిర్ ఆశ్రయ. ఆశ్రయ అంటే ఇది రివర్స్ లో వస్తుంది లాస్ట్ లైన్. ఆశ్రయ అంటే మీరు ఎవరు ఆశ్రయం తీసుకోవాలి అనేది 10th క్యాంటో మొత్తం ఉంటుంది అనమాట. ఓన్లీ ద సుప్రీం లార్డ్స్ లోటస్ ఫీట్ అని. అండ్ ముక్తి, అతి ఆశ్రయం తీసుకుంటే వచ్చేది ఏంటి యాక్చువల్లీ ముక్తి అనమాట. 11th క్యాంటో. 11th క్యాంటోలో ఏముంటది మొత్తం, ఐల గీత, బ్రాహ్మణ, అదేంటది నన్ను ఏమంటారు, అవంతి బ్రాహ్మణ్, తర్వాత మొత్తం ఇది అదేంటి ఆ గీత, ఉద్ధవ గీత, ఇదంతా 11th క్యాంటోలో వస్తుంది. ముక్తి ఎట్లా వస్తుంది అనేది. అండ్ నిరోధ అంటే కంప్లీట్లీ వైండింగ్ అప్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్. 12th క్యాంటో ఈ కలియుగం ఎట్లా అంతం అవుద్ది ఏంటనేది మొత్తం చెప్తారన్నమాట. సో దట్స్ హౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ బ్రీఫ్లీ. టుమారో we might discuss from 10 or 15 minutes, and then from day after tomorrow we will do with the anchor shlokas now. Okay?
Okay,
Or tomorrow also, when we have time, we will discuss anchor shlokas. Correct?
Okay, Prabhuji. So I'll conclude the call. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyaiva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namaha. Ananta koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Transcendental